All right, everybody, El Paso Convention Center and Lifestyle's got their
Right on,
eyes
man.
without a face Cadillac. There's the proud owner dusting off his gym. Can't walk on white carpet. You see his socks, but that's okay. That's what you got to do. Rick, how long have you had this car in this condition? It looks like brand new still.
Well, I had this car in this style here. I had it since 2010. Yet the car was actually painted, the first original paint job in 2001. Decided to do it all up again, do a little more with undercarriage, interior, shave the door handles, just make it represent lifestyle correctly. So here we are in El Paso. It's nice to be here, different place. All right.
It's good to travel, huh? You've been in New Mexico and now El Paso.
And I went to Chicago. No, excuse me, Denver.
Denver as well.
Yes.
And the cool thing, and I tell lifestyle of course, but like everybody out there in different car clubs, you need to get away from your state and travel, and you realize how people welcome you there. Like if mi casa is tu casa, like in El Paso, I know in New Mexico, Denver too, people welcomed you and thank you for bringing your car out.
Yeah, and let me just make one statement here is that yet this car may be a little bit old, but to people in other states, it's a brand new car.
That's why I've always said, I think that the people, when you travel, well, especially for us out of California, when you travel to other states, they know more about your car and your club than we kind of do, right?
That's right.
It's honorable, and they're humble, and it brings us down to earth a lot.
And it's an honor when they come up to us and tell us how well the car is built and how well it is. And it's always a pleasure to see a lifestyle car in person.
Yes. Very nice, Rick. What's happening, Armando?
How's it going?
Crazy Cuddy.
How's it going, Joe?
You're home away from home, right?
yeah.
Have a lot of history out here in El Paso.
Yep, West Texas.
It's good, man, to see you out here like this.
Thank you.
Everything's out here on display, all these one-off artifacts, all in metal, engraving, gold-plated, chrome. I mean, there is so much here. So what does it feel like to be back in El Paso, inside a place like this with all these quality cars?
It feels good. It feels good. Yeah, like you said, it's a lot of quality, which it's surprising to me how much quality can fit into this building. It's really, really nice.
Just looking at this 61 ragtop, that could be just about everything that's on this table is on that car, right?
Yep.
That's one of the cars you probably built. We got to look at that. There's so much going on here, but you're responsible for all of that build pretty much, right?
Right.
Steel water.
Yeah, Carlos, the owner of Car Candy, he owns that car. We built it for him, so I love that car. Really elegant.
How's everything else going?
It's going great. We got a good response out here. West Texas it's our second home.
Right.
We brought all our stuff, came out. It's our comeback party.
Beautiful, man. There are beautiful cars here, but I mean, just looking at the 61, there's a lot of cars that have your parts on.
Oh, yeah.
They're all dressed up. All the
Oh,
cosmetics.
From Cadillacs to G-Body.
Everything is here. All your customers, huh?
Oh, yeah. We've been here for a long time.
Good, man. Well, good. It's good seeing you
Yes,
here,
sir.
man.
Thank you,
I see
Joe.
the whole crew's busy. Good to see you guys.
That's a good day.
All right,
Thanks,
brother.
Joe.
All right, everybody, we're in the El Paso Convention Center. What a place to have a car show at, especially you're from El Paso. And I don't know, here's the man right here, the main guy himself. I don't know, Carlos, in the major thing that you got, you're a businessman, you got a shop to run, beautiful family, award-winning car, but of all your accomplishments and feats, for you to come for your hometown, to bring them here in a massive building like this and bring nothing but quality cars, what does that mean to you? Tell everybody.
Well, it means a lot to me, Joe. First of all, just being able to experience this with the people of El Paso and do something at a different level, bring in quality cars from out of state, and bring this great show to all the people that live here. It was a major accomplishment for me. Behind every good story, there's always a great family, and I had great support from my family. My kids were involved, my wife was involved, my entire family was here helping ticket sales, getting people in and out, and it was just a great turnout for us.
You could run for mayor now.
No, I won't go that far.
You're well known, but I don't think everybody here really can appreciate the hard work and time and the gamble, because of car shows, the costs and everything. You got to get people to believe in you. You have to believe in them that they'll make it happen, and this is usually what comes out of it.
Yes, it is. There's a lot of work that gets involved in this. Being a car builder and somebody that goes to shows, I never knew what it took to be behind actually throwing a show. I thought the hard work was setting up until I had to throw a show here, and it is night and day. It is night and day. I think I have 2 hours of sleep in the past 4 days, but it's all well worth it to see the smiles on people's faces. The many compliments of what a great show I brought, this big venue, and all the people that came and supported. We had a very good show.
So right after this show, I know you're just gonna go crash out for a while. It's gonna be hard to believe what you've done here, but before you know it, just like a dream, you'll be back here again next year.
Next year, I already have it booked. We'll be releasing the dates, but we're already scheduled, and we're going to be doing a lot more different things. It's going to be way more of a show than I wanted to do. This was done at the last minute for me, but we will bring a better show next year.
A step at a time.
Step at a time.
Another level. Well, here you go, everybody.
Thank you, guys.
From the master plan right there. Can't wait for next year, Carlos. Thanks for having all of us here, man. God bless you. Talking about making the drive, Lowrider El Paso, Texas. Lifestyle does come out. I know it's been 5 years since we went to New Mexico, but they're here in Texas now. This is a familiar face. This is like a little Jim Morrison in the low riding world right now. He's got a car to prove that. He's here with Lifestyle's entire lineup of about 10 cars that made it out here. So I want you to let everybody know after you introduce yourself, right? And don't say, I'm a bad little motherfucker. We don't need to say that. Tell everybody what the experience is like in El Paso when everybody rolled out the welcome mat for Lifestyle Car Club to be here.
I think it's awesome. My name is Ricardo. It's awesome that we're out here in El Paso representing Lifestyle Car Club. The feedback and the hospitality out here has been super awesome, and we definitely want to come back in the future. So I think it's awesome that we're representing. We've never had any lifestyle cars out here in El Paso, and we're getting a lot of love out here.
Ricardo, this is your beautiful Riviera right here in a beautiful lineup of cars. I know you've only been a member for not that long, but you've experienced a lot of things. I know we represent Los Angeles, you being from San Diego, but coming to Texas, going to New Mexico, Denver, everywhere out there, just to let people know. I mean, you're representing the club, but when you go out there, a lot of the people out this way know more about you as a painter and striper. They know more about your cars and this entire club, even though the club has been around almost 50 years. But that's great, and it makes you kind of humble, right? Because you're a superstar right now, but just mingle with everybody here. They're very down-to-earth and humble people, right?
No, it is.
And it's good, and it's a blessing for everybody, right?
It definitely is. It's good to interact with new people, especially with the work that I do. It's super awesome that people follow the work that I do and follow the club. And the club's very filled with a lot of history. And people have been fans and followed the club for many years. And it's good to be a part of this club. I grew up following this club as a kid, and I didn't see any other flag flying in the back of my window, and I wanted to join Lifestyle.
Very good, man. How much did it cost for fuel for some of these guys to come out here? All the brand new diesel trucks still pay about
$1,000,
right?
Yep.
Yeah. You got to make the trip, everybody. Lifestyle did.
Made it out here.
Thanks a lot, Mercado. Come on, Joe. Okay, so the original Lowrider show here in El Paso at the convention center. The Imperials. This is their home, not their home away from home. This is where they live. This is what they do their whole lives. New Mexico chapter came out. Arizona chapter came out. Here's East LA's finest right here. Banks. They're here to tell a story. They got a lineup of about 30 cars. Nothing historical. You'll see this lineup up and down the streets out here in El Paso. This is their home, like I said. Go ahead, everybody, introduce yourselves.
My name is Benito Ramos. I'm the president of the El Paso chapter. Been here, came down since 1979 and started the chapter here and been here ever since. And now we got the second generation coming into play, our sons, our nephews. So it's here to stay forever.
Good afternoon, Spanks, president from the Imperials Car Club Los Angeles. Great honor to be here in Chucotown.
Isaac Chu, born and raised El Paso, Texas, proud Imperials Club member. Just happy to have the show here and show you guys some of that Texas love.
So I panned over and went all over the whole complete lineup. Probably about 15 minutes of cars through here. But you guys, this was your place in the beginning. You guys had home field advantage here for a while. The Imperials have always promoted their show here, right?
Yes. Since Lowrider Magazine started, in fact, I was a distributor for them at the beginning, and I helped arrange the shows for the magazine back in the day. And now we're here with you, original Lowrider, and this is our home right here. At first we were doing it for King Track from the city of El Paso to now you guys are coming in. But as you can see, this place is going to be quality, not quantity, because it only holds 200 people. But the history is almost everybody that's from El Paso has a connection to Los Angeles and the other cities.
Especially you and your brother.
Right.
But being from there, but you still being from LA, I mentioned to you before, as a joke, lifestyle Imperials. There's a form of arrogance out that way. Everybody thinks they're this and that out that. So it's good to get away, Spanks. You come out here not just for the car shows, but just to support the chapter with anything that goes on here. So we mentioned the word humble pie, man, and it is good, man. It's a blessing.
Yeah, it's great. Just like last night, Isaac hosted us, lifestyle, high class. We had a great opportunity to
Big
sit down
pads,
and
swimming
drink.
pool, good food, everything was there.
Good food. But coming to Chucotown, coming to El Paso, the people here are outstanding. It's just everybody is yes sir, no sir, how can I help you? It's just everybody's so humble. It's such a great city. You drive around and then you come here and then you see everybody supporting the lowrider scene, which is great.
How many years have you lived here now?
Born and raised.
El Paso.
Too many to count.
And it feels good though to have.
Oh, I love it.
Because there's a lot of different license plates that came out this way to support this film.
Yeah. And as in El Paso, and we really appreciate the love and support from the folks out of town, and we really we want you guys to feel welcomed. And like I said, I'm a proud El Pasoan, and anything I can do to help our city and folks coming in and appreciate the local culture. Especially at the Imperials, that's something that we're always proud to help with.
Well, actually, we could use a bigger place in this. So maybe you should just buy one and let us know when you have it, and we'll bring cars. Instead of your party bringing over just a man, we'll bring cars next time.
We'll work on it.
Yeah, underneath the pool, right?
No, it's a great time. We have 4 chapters. We have the Phoenix chapter here. We have the New Mexico chapter here, and of course our host, the El Paso chapter.
Right.
And let me tell you, seeing these guys, I hadn't seen them in about a year, but coming together, whether you're from El Paso, New Mexico, Arizona, it's the brotherhood. And then the bigger brotherhood on top of that is the lowriding brotherhood. So again, Joe, thank you for putting the show on. Thanks. We appreciate you. We got to come back and we got to
Imperial's Car Club. It doesn't matter where they're at. They speak for what that image, what that plaque means. And your history, how many years now, Spanx? Let everybody know.
58. We're going to have our 60th anniversary, September 21st, 2025. 60 years.
6 decades.
Yep.
Imperial. All right, everybody.
And here, 45, coming up on 45. From
A chapter of 45 years. See, that's unheard of, too.
1979, when Benny moved. Benny moved east. Benny moved east in 1979. I was a part of the club back then. And again,
OG Godfather of El
we
Paso
blessed them
Lowriding
and
right
we said,
here.
okay, you know the standard. Good.
Beautiful. All right, guys. Thanks for having us here. Thank you. All right, everybody. Original Lowrider, El Paso. Original's Car Club. Original Lowrider. He wears 2 hats, but he's a big, major part of the team. And he travels everywhere. If it's not his club behind him, he brings out his car in support of all the events. Even before Original Lowrider, your car club and you travel to all the different venues all over the place. You've been in Denver through the snow years ago. I mean, you go everywhere, George, and it's a great thing about you being a leader of your car club. But now you join a company like Original Lowrider. You're also there supporting. You have your club representing here. You're in the booth. You're doing it all, man. So what's it like? What is your experience so far, especially coming out here with El Paso, bringing out your car out here, and you know, everybody rolls out the welcome mats. They're all humble. It's always good to get away from the house, right? What is your experience coming out here with your car and with Original Lowrider right now?
Okay. Before this, I'm a lowrider. I love to be out there in the streets, out of town, and now being part of Original Lowrider is a big compliment in my life, and I'm proud of it. And being out here in El Paso, Texas, representing Original, and being part of Original Lowrider, it's a lot for me. And I love this town. What can I tell you? You know, see all these car clubs over here, Lifestyle, Imperials, Rollers Only, Click, and having my car in this venue, it makes me proud of it.
And the people, very nice.
And
like
people,
family, right?
It's the best. You know, I come and I feel like I really know everybody, you know,
Right.
from all the shows, not just from today, from the past. Every time I go out of town, I see people from El Paso. So me coming to El Paso and being here is like being at home.
And you bring your familia too. If not your car club, your family, your boys, they're going to take over the club pretty soon. They're always here, man. They're either helping you wipe down the car, jumping in the booth to sell shirts. They're always there, man. That's a good thing, and that's why you're well loved by everybody, George, and well known. But it does help to travel, right?
Yes.
Every day, man, it's good. It's like going to church, right?
Yeah, for me, lowriding is not only a weekend thing. It's an everyday thing. Everybody sees me. I'm always traveling with my kids. I'm always like representing not just my club. I represent the lowrider culture, and I represent California, Los Angeles. I do this for all my people, not just for me. This is something that I do for a living, not just for a hobby.
Beautiful. All right, Georgie.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. Everybody, so we're in El Paso at the convention center. This is the Legends Car Club. So they got a bunch of cars. How long has your car club been around?
We've been around about 6 years, but we've known each other for many years.
You're the president?
I'm the president.
What's your name?
Legends. Lorenzo Mendez.
Lorenzo Mendez.
Yes, sir.
And this is your beautiful 57
Yeah,
too.
it's all, you can see it's all original from the boat up, fully restoration. It has everything's back. It even has the generator. I drive it in the freeway on the weekends. I just don't have it in my garage. It's like it's hard to get a car like this because it's all like
Oh, yeah.
restoration and original.
But I mean, even that one, that candy red on that bomb is pretty bad.
Yep.
The 66 was impressive. So, how many members are in the club?
Currently, we have about 10 members.
10 members?
Yeah, we're working more on quality than
Yeah.
quantity.
and then it's all like
what we're doing.
family, all my sons.
What made you guys come up with the name Legends? I think it's a great name.
Thank you.
Original Lowrider has that name.
I know, and it's a name that we came up with because we used it back in the 80s.
Right.
So we were a club back in 1984, and we kind of let it go after the years after the 90s. But we decided to get all back together and start the club again. Now the logo is a little different, but we changed it up a little bit. But yeah, legends to us means lowrider. You know,
Right.
to us the lowriders are legends.
Yes.
And it's not just us; it's everybody. It's
And
a
that's what
legend.
Original Lowrider's doing now. They're recognizing legends in lowriding. And you know, we have an event in Mandalay Bay, and we're going to induct 11 legends
Wonderful, great. We're looking forward to seeing
of
that.
lowriding. And there's going to be some dynasty car clubs that are going to be out there. It's going to be a major ceremony and celebration. It's a perfect name for everybody that's been here. There's a lot of guys that have gone on and passed the torch or are not here no more, but their spirits still live and they move forward. So that's why the name Legends is just a beautiful name, man, to use, and it has a meaning for a lot of things here.
Yes, sir.
But in El Paso, though, it is a car club.
Yeah,
sir, it is.
I'm trying to get my grandkids into it too.
Yeah.
Because it's hopefully in the future I'll still have my car so my grandkids can enjoy them and continue the legacy of lowriding and
What's your name?
cars. Santos Gonzalez.
Okay. And your name?
Gilbert Kenny White.
What kind of car do you have?
It's a 46 Chevy Fleetwood.
That's here's candy red one right here, huh?
Yes.
And you?
Jorge Mendez and my 66 Impala. Yeah.
What is the lowriding culture like? Well, I know what it's like. People need to come out here and find out what it's all about.
That's exactly right.
But I mean, what is it like? I know it's way different from there. How are the cops out here when they see you driving around in something low?
You know what they
Believe
do?
me, everybody respects us all the time.
It's changed, you know.
changed a lot.
There was a time where they wouldn't respect the
Right.
people.
Not anymore.
Right.
Now they do. They know that you.
Mentality has changed.
Well, they see all the love and the money and the time that's put into some of these vehicles.
We don't do it because of the money. We just love
Yes.
the culture and we love our cars. And I think I want it to continue forever, you know,
Right.
for my grandkids.
Sure. And the cops know, you know, if the cars are this clean and we're investing that much money, we're not gonna do something stupid. So
Exactly.
they really,
They never stop us.
Yeah, they really go
the
with
other
us.
way around. They always admire us.
What did this show mean to you guys, being here at the convention
We
center?
make it to everybody in the United States and all the world. We had I just met a lady from Japan. She came from Japan.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I took a picture with her.
Yeah.
And she said that over there, right now it's going to be very big too. In Mexico and Juarez, you can see it internationally
Right, right.
now. That we're doing great.
Right.
And there's people here from Juarez, Chihuahua.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
great show. You guys did a
Yeah.
great show. We appreciate what you guys did.
We made our thing here.
It's a lot of quality cars. And it takes tiny steps, you know, to finally get to the top. But
And you can run over the Pacific started here in the Pacific.
yeah, the presence in this show inside here means a lot.
For me,
Can't wait for next year.
the 66 was the first year I put the car in. So
Yeah.
for me, it's the beginning and moving up from there.
That's good. As long as you have quality here, everybody's going to come. Because car shows, I hate to say it, there is competition. They're going to have the trophies award ceremony right now in about 10 more minutes, but that's what it's all about too. But you know what? For the most part, it's everybody that walks up and appreciates your cars. Those are the true judges.
True, exactly.
They tell you, you know, that they admire what you've done and what you do for the
They
culture.
always come and tell me, you know, you've got a nice, very nice car. I hear it from the people. That's
Oh.
what's more important for me.
What about all the other car clubs that are out here? And there's a lot of them. You guys all get along together?
We do.
You guys, there's an alliance out here
There
too,
is an
right?
alliance. Yeah.
That's a good thing, man.
Yeah.
Good. I know that there's a lot of car clubs. Well, there's one that came out from Los Angeles, and you know, it was like everybody opened up the front door of their house and welcomed them here, and they loved it, and it's worth the trip, no matter what the cost is on trailer and fuel and all that. I know a lot of guys over there, up there near that wall with that lineup. They loved it here. They love the food too.
Well,
So
many people, not only you guys, but from all over the place.
right.
They always tell El Paso is doing good. They treat people good here. There's no violence here. We have one
We're
of the
very
best
welcoming.
cities.
It's a
Yeah,
very
no
welcoming
violence.
city.
Nobody takes care of everybody, and everybody enjoys everything here.
as we walk around, we're shaking hands with everybody because we all know each other.
You're the president. You
I am
have a
the
VP.
president.
You have, what do you have? Treasurer, vice president, secretary, or how do you do that?
Well, it's more of a family club.
Yes.
So right now it's only one president running it. I do all the work.
Oh, you sound like
Yeah,
you
because
sound like my club.
there you go.
I have a lot of officers, but at the end of the day,
But you do all the work, yeah.
yeah,
And that's
no,
the way
well,
it is.
I know they want to get rid of me because of that, but
But you know what? I'm okay with that though. I
Yeah.
don't mind, because I get a lot of respect from my members.
Yeah, definitely.
So I don't mind doing the work.
right.
Yeah.
We do everything helping each other for everything they need. Like we try to get everything together. So
You guys got a good story, man. Keep on telling it.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You have a
And
great
we're
story.
welcome,
Just keep on
everybody
telling it, man.
most
And
of
that's
all-
what legends means,
Yeah.
right? You don't have to necessarily give away that torch yet. As long as you guys stay the way you are right now, keep on preaching till the last day.
there. Yeah.
All right?
We'll do that.
All right, guys. Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks a lot
you.
for interviewing us, man.
Thank you very much. All
Is
right.
it alright if I-